Bubsy.
Oh, that.
See, from all those classic games you loved.
Well, how does he wonder how he says classic games?
Forget about that. Let's talk about the new one. Bubsy 4D.
Oh, we doing 4D. Okay.
Now this I like. So, where we going next? Don't mind if I do. Psych.
Wow. What they did to Bubsy.
Bubsy outside. Outside, yeah. Okay. Oh, that action. So shady.
Can anyone explain to me why I turned into a hairball now?
I would have never in a million years thought that Bubsy was getting a glow up.
A glow up. Ooh, that looks
Where
sick.
did these outfits come with?
Oh, we got the drip.
Wait.
We got fit check.
Yeah, it's so notoriously one of the worst games ever. That is hilarious.
That is hilarious.
The drippiest drip.
The drippiest drip.
Wow. Brain cell, right? And it's working overtime on this baby.
I love the fact that Bubsy can come back.
Bubsy come back. You know we in a good timeline. We're in the good timeline now.
No, seriously, when you think about everything that's happened in the gaming industry, like over the past couple of years, to see Bubsy back, like Bubsy, you get a chance, Bubsy.
Let's
and then
go.
you get a blow up on top of that. It's not like we're just gonna read.
Again, IronLordPodcast was a gaming.net sub with the Bubsy is back, y'all.
That's just some of the intro. Also, by the way, this is Ben. He's co-founder of IronLord. They're the developer of the game.
Nice to meet you.
So,
And childhood Bubsy enjoyer.
Ah, nice. So this is full circle moment for you.
Yes, this is now crossing off a childhood goal. of mine.
Go.
That's awesome.
For a monkey paw curling of like, yes, my childhood game idea.
Oh, that's awesome, man. How dope is that?
yeah. And you guys said the 3D thing. It's like 4D.
Yeah.
Yeah,
By
something like
design.
that.
By
To
design.
be kind of leaning into the fact, like being kind of audacious.
When I first saw 40, I was like, oh, we're doing VR? We're going to do Bubsy.
Yeah,
No, we're just basically making a sequel to Bubsy 3D.
The people demanded it.
People demanded it.
I'm not that old. Yes, you are, Bub.
Am I?
Yeah.
Also, I'm sure he'll post it, but hip hop's reaction.
Crazy.
Oh, I know.
Legendary.
When he saw that
Have
trailer,
you
Oh,
done that
my
before?
God.
Yes, you have.
it was
Yes, you have, sir. Crazy. I know it had to be crazy.
over the tip. It's nuts. See, no, that.
How about that? I bet no one's gonna call me old now.
Winnie the Pooh in it.
Winnie the Pooh, we outside with the no pants. We're gonna let you rock.
The Woolies are back! What did he do? Again? Are you tired of the same old shtick?
It's so funny. Everything is so self-referential.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, that was one of the things we didn't want to shy away from any of the history,
The history of it.
baggage, anything like that. I mean, you know,
Take it all. Take it, the
Yeah.
bad,
Yeah,
but like it's part of
when
gaming
you're
culture.
able, when you're able to laugh at yourself, and the thing is part of gaming culture, and it was something back then that it was like, Bubsy, especially Bubsy 3D was a time when there were so many platformers, character action platformers. You had your Gexes, you had your Ty the Tasmanian Devil.
Oh,
you had,
wow, yeah.
I mean, there were so many bad ones, but Bubsy 3D wasn't the greatest game in the world. But the Bubsy name is like, you got 2D games, you got that 3D game. Like Bubsy was around for quite a long time. When you think about the competition, the space.
Bubsy 3D was coming into the scene like Butter 64 had just come out. Like they had not figured out 3D platform.
Exactly.
That's a
They had
rough
not.
time.
That is a very rough time.
Yeah.
That is a very rough time.
well, one of the things that they're working on now that into the game is the tank controls.
Really? Oh, wow. Oh, we bring the tape?
Optional.
Optional take it.
This is not mandatory.
Yeah. So you can play with the Bubsy 3D skin, with the 3D controls, if you want to be an absolute psychopath.
If you could also just like put a drill in your GPU and even get some of the graphics back.
That's true.
That's for the
Pour a little water in the GPS on the 5090 and bring it back.
for the purist. Loves the purist.
So yeah, does it have like a retro graphics mode?
No, because
Just the skin.
we want to keep it focused on the gameplay. And, like, there's actually like he actually went back and played Bubsy 3D and actually found a lot to like about it. So we kind of want to explore it and be like, if we actually play with this, it's both honoring but also kind of interesting space to play in. But want to keep it not too diffuse with some of the graphics.
Now, like in bringing it forward in terms of gameplay, what do you guys sort of liken it most to in terms of like the modernization of it?
So a lot of it's coming from our background pedigree as like we do a lot of platformers. So we Demon Turf just before this. We're also releasing Demon Tides. Our big thing is like trying to make expressive platformers. So you have a lot of options and choice for your moveset that it's not just how you get from point A to point B, but you have multiple options. How do you want to express your own playstyle with that?
Looking good while you do it. Get the good thing.
Exactly. Like it's not just about getting that; it's doing stylishly. So it's somewhat bringing our own flavor to it, but also a lot of looking back at the game that there's a little mix of like Mario and Sonic in Bubsy. It's very momentum driven. It's very heavy but forceful and cartoony as a play style, and that's from the older games. So we want to look back at those ones and like not be completely beholden to it, but like bring forward some of those sensibilities. So a lot of it is our own sort of expressive platforming tendencies, but also translating into the momentum of it. So the hairball that was in the trailer, that's very in line with like some of that Sonic pedigree, but also that in Bubsy, the 2D ones, like you have like this heavy, weighty motion feel of it. So trying to find ways of updating it, having new stuff, but feeling in line with the sensibilities that were there before.
Okay.
So we want to, have our kicking it too of honor what was there while we bring it forward.
And the way you guys want to talk about it and sort of show it to the world is kind of pointing, like making a little bit of fun of the history, right?
So it's a delicate balance because like it's very easy to dunk on Bubsy. For very obvious reasons. But often it's like it's past the point where how bad it was, and like we were saying, like Mario 64 had only just come out. Nobody knew these rules just yet. And there's still things that were there that were good, and there's a reason it stuck around and stuck in people's minds. So it's trying to not like it's honoring that rough history, but also like look at what was good, what has had to stick around that people liked.
The core of it is still what we used to say. Like the core of it, everybody kind of got right. Like Bubsy got it right. Like obviously Mario 64. Like your banjos and stuff that came afterwards. Like they were all figuring out whether it was the movement, whether it was camera. It was all just everybody kind of throwing things at a wall and seeing where do I have to.
So keep back. This is teaching how to get at the tutorial. I think it's X.
Okay.
X.
Go to VR Sims? Okay,
VR? What happened to those VR TV games?
Let's get it.
And this is where it's a modern game.
Yep, here we go. Here we go.
Wow, look at this animation, cartoony. Oh my god.
It's nice.
And it's definitely the identity of the older games is like trying to bring that forward of how sort of goofy and sort of throwback Looney Tunes. And
yes, I get a lot of Looney Tunes energy. It's really cool. You got the skippity doo-dah. His skippity doo-dah is the best.
And the thing about Bubsy is you look at him, he doesn't look like a wholesome character. He doesn't look like
a wholesome. He's been through some things. He's going through it right now.
He's a full-grown man now. He pays taxes. Like he's been through some stuff.
Like, you know, Mario's like, yeah, it's me. And he's like, the Bubsy look like he's been. like, he had a couple of drinks and we. But that's so perfect. Like, I love that.
It's the scuffed character background,
Yes.
the scuffed era of our worlds.
Is that part of how, like, the story for this new
A little
game?
bit. Like, it opens with his niece and nephew just ridiculing the
like,
crap out of him.
like, dude, you sucked. Like,
And like he just wants to prove like he's still got it going on. He's getting his groove back.
Ooh, how we do that little diamond guy?
right, chicken.
Okay.
Oh, this is the
that.
expressive part of the platform.
Oh, we got the glide with the hay? So with the hand outreach to initiate mantling? Like, I'll
Yeah,
put
so
that right.
if you're pouncing towards the wall, you'll start climbing when you meet the wall, or if you're just near the wall, you'll like do a ledge hop up.
Nice.
If you're near the top.
No, you good.
In all these, you can kind of mix and match. So
Ooh.
until you can hit the ground, you can always glide the one time, you can pounce the one time, you can double
Hey,
jump,
yo.
and these can be mixed and matched. Really.
You know, the spin as well.
Bubsy was always like kind of this Saturday morning cartoon,
Mm-hmm.
and the team's just done
So
awesome.
we were just talking about how you look at him and he doesn't really look like he's like a wholesome character. He kind of looks like.
Oh, it looks like such a no good.
He looks like he
Like
kinda
a Robert
reminds me-
type?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, he looks like.
We're in 10, baby.
He looks a little. he looks a little disheveled.
He's cleaned up
like
the
that. So he got
Ooh, look at the floor again.
Cloth whole planet seems to be made out of fabrics.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so you run up. Okay. Gotcha.
And into the cat aspect.
Fireworks in my litter box.
That was what we.
Yeah.
Wasn't too much of the original game, but we tried to.
Yeah,
do a little bit
you
like
got a lot. Cat lovers are gonna
Yes,
love
yes.
these animations.
Yeah.
Like if when you land
Yes.
for the pounce, you'll do a faster run where you're going on all fours.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Yeah. That live cat energy.
That's awesome.
That's what's up.
Oh, you got the yarn.
Got the yarn. Yeah. Oh, this is a cat lover stream. Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
Cat.
No, we ain't got the litter box, sir. We got the
Litter
litter box, man.
It's a
We
checkpoint.
going all the way with the catness.
Wait, game versus speed by pouncing midair. Everybody in
You ever have cat's cock?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Still.
Not anymore.
No.
I can't have any animals. I'm not home. I got to be a bad.
It's the beauty of having cats.
True, they're very self-stable.
Yeah.
That's the fun part about cats.
Downside is that.
Mhm.
Wait, look, okay, this is hold on. That was in the pen, and while pouncing will ricochet up. Gotcha.
Yeah, now that kind of resets your moves. When you, so like the moment if you pounce into it, you pounce again, jump again, and do all that stuff.
Yeah, so you always have access to one double jump, one pounce, one glide, and then doing things like wall jumps.
Turn and look
and
at you
pounce
after
on
Like, I can't get up
turns.
there. So it's
Ooh. Okay.
You guys Bubsy fans?
yeah, I played a lot of. I played every platformer known to man.
Every platform in this movie.
And my brother as well. Like,
Mhm. Since the days, what was it? Mickey Mouse, Castle of Illusion.
Oh, that was a good one.
Bro, that was classic. I remember that one.
I was.
Really?
We were.
He might be in the platform.
We were in
Yeah.
we were in elementary school, and Genesis was still, we were kind of, in our teens, whatever, like. But I'm like, I need this Mickey Mouse game.
Yes.
I mean, that was the Disney Capcom era. That was
Yeah.
Oh my
amazing
God.
stuff.
Bro, it was amazing. I ain't no front. Like, I climbed him at first. I was like, why'd you pick that up? Then I saw, I was like, yo, this is good. The guy going, he got me in the platforms, for sure.
And Kid Chameleon.
Kid Chameleon,
My
yeah.
brother was a platform. He's a platform. He is a platform savant.
Yes. Shout out to Kai Boxer.
Where does King sit on the?
No, he loves me.
He loves
Yeah.
He likes it. I'm not the only one. I'm the one.
You're the only one?
I'm the old grouchy.
Yeah.
Was it cricket dog?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm too old, but it's long as you're having fun. No, Attic is. I'm not the only one. All the lords love platformers.
Yeah.
Not that I don't like them. Just like I said.
We were talking about Donkey Kong earlier, and I was saying like, one of my biggest problems, like I was playing this game and I just have all that Donkey Kong like muscle memory.
Muscle memory. Yeah.
Just want to press that left trigger and
Punch
roll.
everything.
Punch everything, destroy everything.
Not so much. It was more just one of that roll, that like jump little roll. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which they still have. They like roll off the side and the free jump you get.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
That's a nice touch.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually didn't know that you could do that in the game until I watched the Donkey video.
Oh, really?
Yeah, then I watched Donkey. I'm like,
Well, it's one of those ones that this happens a limited time. You never need it.
Oh,
But
there we
it's
go.
there if you want the flourish.
What is the purpose of the little box though? I'm
It's
very
checkpoint.
curious. It's a check. Okay, that's just a checkpoint.
there
Okay.
is, so you can also
Drop a
like when
deuce.
you're going through the game.
Real cat.
Well,
Drop a deuce on your.
Oh, well.
no, go ahead, tell.
So,
Not that, like not like that.
What we doing
it
here?
has had enough food. Nature takes its course.
And we have like an animation.
They poop. They poop.
Right.
Like all of us.
Well, no, but there's an upgrade you can buy. So as you're playing through the game, you'll unlock you'll collect a bunch of yarn balls, and those are your currencies. And one of the upgrades you can get allows you to heal yourself in the litter boxes.
Yes.
So they have a practical purpose as well, and you can also teleport between them. That's another upgrade.
Oh no, the checkpoints actually heal you immediately when you get close. And it's the like you can rest on benches and
Oh,
stuff.
right. Okay. Sorry. That's it. Yeah.
You can make it so you can jump in the litter box. I thought.
Am I getting false information here?
No, you're thinking of because you can dig between the litter boxes.
That's what.
Oh, you
that's
can
what I
get
think.
cat litter box?
That's what.
We
Yeah,
can
that's
do
the
dig?
second
Yeah. Oh, like directly down into it.
Cat lovers, they take care of them. You got you covered, man.
It's a shortcut.
Here we go.
Hey, yo, Bubsy ball. We doing out here?
Hairball move.
Hairball bowl.
Yeah.
Let's go. What is this?
Rough
We got
approximation
obstacle
of what
course. Here we
hairballs
go.
look.
We got the obstacle course now. Here we go.
So how far away from launch on?
2026, right?
Oh.
Yep.
Ooh.
2026. Not saying anything other than that. But tell you that basically like as of today, we're like just alpha. So
Alpha right.
game's fully playable front to back.
Okay.
And we're just in polish mode.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's a good opportunity. The game's playable at on the floor Gamescom
Nice.
and PAX West.
Nice.
So looking forward to seeing people's feedback.
That's awesome. That's all. Now, engine wise, what are we utilizing here for Bubsy?
Unity.
This is Unity. Nice. Nice. Cool.
Coming out on everything.
Nice. Coming out on everything. We like that.
Switch to specific.
Well, Switch 2 specific, that's right.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
Switch 2, Switch 1,
Okay.
Xbox One, Series X.
Oh, we even go.
We're,
Okay. Passion too.
We're gonna do Xbox Play Anywhere as well.
Nice. Oh, now I can play it on my ally. Yes.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's how you get me. You want me to play
Oh, okay,
platform?
cool.
You put that play anywhere on.
Yep.
Game Pass.
Nah, he ain't get the game. Come on.
Call.
Call Xbox.
Call.
Yeah, we got a holler.
Xbox.
Xbox got a holler on
We
that.
got Play Anywhere in there.
But we got to play. That's
Call.
huge. That's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge.
So we know that's important to those guys.
Yeah.
So, do you guys get the feeling that moving forward, pretty much everything is play anywhere? Like,
We're trying to.
I
Yeah,
think
and
we're
that's
trying to-
something with the focus from Microsoft on that now. It's like, we're more and more of our titles are going to be utilized.
Nice.
So that is an active point of discussion for any game we have.
Got you. Now, is this something that you push for as a developer studio, or is it something that is part of like their suite of they would like you to be a
If you use
part of?
the right trigger, you'll also go faster.
accelerate? Okay.
Yeah.
It's it's you know what it is? It's like it's one of the three platforms. It's one of the
Okay.
console platforms, right?
Right.
And that's like that is basically becoming their platform in a way, right? So if you want to be
just jump that one.
truly taking advantage of the platform, like that's the way to do it. And if you want to be in better standing with those guys, that's how you got to do it. And it's a great platform. I love it. I'm a big fan of.
I guess what I was going at is it more of like an optional thing
Oh, yeah.
that you push for, or they?
It's optional. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Nobody's being forced to do
Gotcha.
it.
That's what I was gonna ask. That's
Yeah,
kind of what I was
nobody's being
leaning
forced to do
towards.
it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we are though making a greater effort to
Nice.
That's awesome.
have more titles support that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Break, stop.
Break. It's a break, bro.
Because we also, I mean, it's like anything else, right? Any platform that we bring a game to, we want to make sure we're making the most of that platform.
Absolutely.
Typically, you look at it from, you know, what are the controller inputs, you know, are you using like systems like, if it's on PlayStation, what kind of DualSense
DualSense,
functionality can you
exactly.
do? You know, what kind of specs are you targeting? And if one of the features of the platform is that, well, you got this play anywhere thing, and you can do it, we'll do our best to try to do it.
No, good point. And then speaking of which, like you just commented reference to PlayStation ones, you know, will there be any type of, you know, DualSense functionality, things like that? Usually with this platform, but right now it's still early.
Well, we're about, so it's something that's definitely being explored.
Gotcha.
Especially thinking about how things feel. Like you know, you'll see it more when you get to the next one, to the first level. But you know, how can we play with different feelings as you're walking around the environments, right?
Yes.
Like if you're in a felt environment.
Right,
how does
that's
that
what I was
feel
thinking.
differently from walking around like a more metallic environment,
Right.
You know, if there's any use of the speakers we can do. Yeah, so we're looking at all those options are being explored.
That's awesome.
There, the things that I want
Yeah, you got tactile feel, you get the different textures of the work, all that stuff is pretty awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah, utilizing that tech.
Yeah, so the demo has one more, so that's the tutorial.
Okay.
And the demo has one more.
Synapse working now, so we
Some
can.
of the villains.
I can't believe, like, within the past month, I'm playing Bubsy.
Yes.
I'm playing Ninja Gaiden.
I'm playing
I'm
Shinobi. It is like, it is,
insane.
It's like a Generation X dream, fever dream.
And
you know?
something that you probably would not expect to necessarily see the way things have been the past couple of years.
True.
Like, and to see that, you know, again, and they're single player games, they're smaller games, but again, the love and care has been taken to bring them forward. Look at Bubsy, look at this glow up that Bubsy
Yeah, sick.
You know, modern controls and still being like just like self-referential and kind of laughing at its history. But the fact of the matter is that history is important because it's like, you know, all these games, first of all these games at some point or another in development look this way, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And, you know, basically, like we were saying, like, when Bubsy 3D came out, Mario 64 had just come out, and that was the first instance where they got it kind of right in terms of camera and everything. And even then, you look at that game now, and there's a lot of things that have been refined since then.
For sure.
So it's just like, you know, the fact that back then Bubsy said, "Hey, we're gonna go 3D and see."
Yeah, that's a big deal. That was big. That was huge at the time.
Big deal.
Absolutely.
All of that informed what we know to be 3D today. So those steps had to be taken.
Yeah, these are like the pillar franchises in towards getting us in that right direction.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm playing Bubsy in 2020.
But as far as like, when did the idea from the team, as far as development, planting seed, we
It
want
was
to get
kind
this
of a little
going?
back and forth. That initially it was just kind of a joke among our community of like, you should make a Bubsy game, or like something was bounced around about the IP. And
What happened was, you know, sorry to cut you off, but like, basically we were internally talking about this. So one of the producers named Sam, he's at Atari. He's a huge Bubsy fan. He's a huge platform, mascot platform.
Yeah.
Does he rival you as far as your Bubsy love?
Yeah.
He's I
sorry.
think he's an even deeper
Rival would assume competition.
It's not even a competition.
I'm Bubsy. You must have heard of me, B-list.
B-list celebrity extraordinaire.
Sam's love of Bubsy is insane, and like just mascot platforms in general. So like when Wade, our CEO, bought the Bubsy IP from Accolade, and dude, it was like Sam burst through the wall like Kool-Aid man.
Awesome.
He's like, we gotta do Bubsy.
That's awesome. I like that.
So I was like, all right, well
I
was like, write down an RFP, let's figure it out. So we went to a bunch of indie teams. So we made this thing, made this whole document, it was cool, and we wanted to reach out to a bunch of teams. It was circulating internally before we even sent it to teams. We had it circulating internally, and we were just waiting on the green light, Wade appears on Gerard the Completionist, that guy, on his podcast, and he brings up the fact that he's like, if you have ideas for Bubsy, send them forward. And we're like, dude, so like, can we start sending this RFP? And he's like, oh yeah, go for it. And then that kicked it off, and I guess that's
when we started getting a bunch of notifications.
Nice.
Like, oh, it should be for Brad is one of the teams. We reached out to a bunch of like super talented, independent teams and got the proposals, and
Here we are. That's
we went with
awesome.
these guys, and then
That's
Where
awesome.
can we go?
Where can we go?
So the first world, and then there'll be the first level available.
yeah, but that was like a funny moment.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh no, we had a ton of fun just talking about like this seems surreal that it's even come up as a prospect. What can we just prototype? And we threw together like building off of the foundation of our other project Tut or Demon Tides of like building what we thought would be like this is a fun direction for the character. Like this feels reminiscent of like referential back to what it was, and a lot of the core identity of what that prototype was like. I think actually made it through and stayed with the game.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, that was when we first saw the hairball thing. Oh my god,
What
the
does
craziest
this
thing about
yarn do though? I think that's funny.
craziest thing about the prototype was the character that they had was like this. It was like a man in a cat skin suit.
Hey, yo.
It was horrible.
No, it was Beebs. I'm pushing for that still to be.
I think it should be.
be.
Yeah, would it make it unlockable?
That part.
Got that cross brand.
You got sack bubs in there. That's not what it's called, but it's like
it captures the feel of it.
yeah. No,
Oh, no water for you.
No water for you.
Cat.
Cats.
Water.
That's a
That's what we do.
I had to test
This
it.
is not a
I
can.
had to test
Oh, you
it.
had to tell. You had to test. Ooh.
How's it feel? What do you think?
It feels good. It feels good. Yeah.
Awesome.
It's tight. Like it's very tight. He's like his movement is a little erratic and crazy, but that's him. That's the animation. But
We tend to give a lot of options that then as you sell in, you start to realize like all the different ways you can move that like it can be very powerful and can be really chaotic until you get the feel of it. But you can run and jump, you can double up with your glide, your pounce. Opens up a lot of options that especially can like break open the pathing when you're familiar with it, like skips and ways to bypass challenges.
the good thing is when I feel like I'm gonna overjump something, I just turn back around in midair and it
So you
stops.
can course correct.
Like and he doesn't have a whole lot of slide to him.
There's also like when you really get a true mastery of it, if you want, there's like a whole speedrun component to it.
Oh yeah.
So every level has a leaderboard.
Gotcha.
You can even challenge ghosts, so you can see like.
Oh, nice. So you
how
can see
they're
yourself
going.
ride
Yeah,
Other
so
others.
people.
Or others.
Yeah,
Wow.
you can see like how the top person did it, and you can be like, yeah, I'm never gonna be able to do that, and you give
Nice.
up like I do.
Well, it's the difference between you see a time that's somehow like 20, 30 seconds in a level that took you 2 minutes, and if you don't have a ghost, that's just baffling. Like this feels like it must be cheating, and then
Right.
you actually see it play.
But you
like,
can actually see it playable. No, that's actually a really good mechanic.
Yeah, so like if you look over there to the left, like where you started, there's like some crazy way that you could actually bounce off from the spaceship to this ramp up top, and like basically skip this whole part of the water.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, so really looking forward to
So it's
how
open
people-
in that way, like you have like
Oh, yeah.
it's kind of
Yeah.
you just the tools at your disposal. You figure out how you want to traverse the world.
You have a lot more capacity for your momentum and your reach than it initially comes across when you first get used to it, and that's a big part of the learning curve. Is like you can play it just standard, and that's where a lot of the main progression pacing is. But then once you start to realize actually the capacity or potential for your moveset, you can really go off the beaten path.
And in terms of moveset, are you unlocking this stuff as you go along? Or is
There's a
that
few that
everything
give you like variants, but I'd say vast majority it's already
It's already
it's unlocked from the start.
Okay.
Yeah, and the other thing is, maybe it's covered before, but Bubsy was originally like kind of this cross between Mario and Sonic.
Yes.
And this is, also kind of capturing that kind of middle ground bit between those two 3D platforms.
Yeah.
Are you getting the Sonic like level?
Yeah, this is the Sonic.
Spinball. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, you also just collectibles, my understanding, right?
So these are
30
currency for
currency.
so the yarn you get as currency for your outfits.
Yeah, so I'm saying 41 and 150, I just wanted to verify.
Yeah. But then also every level has a secret blueprint that's kind of like an optional off the beaten path challenge that then you can use. That's how you unlock your additional moveset options or ability upgrades.
Yeah.
Cool.
Stuff like
In
that.
terms of like performance, you guys like shooting for to be able to have it run at 120. Like on
It's hard to give hard numbers. Performance is definitely a big focus of us. We want to run as smoothly as possible, like a big issue or important for platformers. We usually would give it a benchmark to like Steam Deck or something because people's hardware can vary so much.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
My guess is we'll be okay with like 60 on Steam Deck.
On consoles, not going to promise anything for Switch one, but everything else we're starting.
Yes.
We're talking 60 also.
And then definitely want to explore as we're getting into this, trying to have those. I don't really know. I shouldn't say that actually. Sound foolish, but if we can get some sort of like 120 high performance mode there, then why not?
We tend to have a lot of flexibility with our settings, so either built in as like a focus mode just to try and reach high FPS, or giving you the tools to kind of like adjust and tweak the values to get the most out of
Do you want to see actually before you proceed? Do you want to see here? Let's see if we can.
Let me see if I can create the settings.
See, that's like one of those things. You just basically bypass.
Yeah, you just skip the
whole.
Wow. Yeah, so the blueprints, you get one of those. That's basically how you unlock special moves.
Nice. Okay.
It's like in the trailer, you might have saw like the coyote time where you can you basically like walk off.
Yeah, it lets you walk off of surfaces for a short time.
Yeah. It's like Wile E. Coyote. This is fun. Jump off and hit the ground, like so you get like high altitude. This is like another fun animation when you hit the ground. Oh no.
Oh, it might cancel out with the double jump.
You double jump.
Got it.
There's a sort of you fall too far and just splat pancakes.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe I would have messed it up.
Yeah, that's alright.
Now for accessibility, any options you guys consider for accessibility?
Oh, okay. He's like, no.
Every track they release is like a banger, and it's like got its own unique. It's got its own vibe. Which is a lot of fun. Like I was literally like in the shower the other day and just like humming the main theme song. Like that's we actually I mean they found this guy, so no credit for me. But it's like we've had some fortune of working with some really good music talent.
That's awesome.
And a lot of us
Music accounted for, accessibility accounted for.
Did you mention who the voice actors are?
What we got?
Yeah, so it's Sean Chiplock for Bubsy, voice of Rivali or Ravioli. Amy Smith doing Oblivia.
Nice.
That's the demo.
That's the demo.
Oh wait, I'll show you this. So like that'll show you how. So these are like the various objectives, right? So you have your 150 that you can find. There's the hidden. There's always a hidden blueprint.
Okay.
You're always gonna get that, and then you have your timer.
Yeah, time. Okay, 150 per level.
Yeah.
That's
Unless it's an
awesome.
early build and there's 149.
Bubsy.
I'm not gonna let that go. I'm not gonna let it go.
He ain't let it go. Bubsy returns.
Bubsy is back, man. You guys saw, like, when you think about the last time we saw Bubsy, and to this glow up that you're getting right now for Bubsy, to bring Bubsy back into modern times, like while harkening back to the history of Bubsy, right, good or bad, right, and just being able to laugh at yourself a little bit and bring that forward and show the great things that it did sort of introduce to platforming and what it means to the overall platforming genre and its history. To see Bubsy back looking like this, controlling like this. Obviously, it's still very early. Obviously, sometime next year or whenever the game's gonna come out. I'm just excited, man, because just playing the game, I'm like, this feels good. Nice. This feels good, and it feels appropriately chaotic for what Bubsy is as a character. So, again, just find people that love Bubsy.
Back, baby. Back.
And for Bubsy to get a shot to come back, like in a platformer that's solid and feels like a modern platformer while being as funny. Like I said, we talked about Bubsy doesn't look like he's, Bubsy. He doesn't look like the cat from Stray. He's been through some things, you know what I mean?
It's a rough cat.
It's definitely old.
He's very seasoned.
He went through some things.
So playing through his midlife crisis.
So I'm just super excited, man. I could not.
How is this a rare appearance from you? You're so happy. You're like, having a good time.
Oh no, man! It's just I never have to like. I came from work, and I am leaving here going to work. So that's why the appearances are so rare. But like. When Cox said Atari, I'm like, wait a minute,
he's like,
I gotta hold up.
Yeah, that's how we get it. So I was like, that's what's up. Okay.
Yeah, no, I could not have been like more surprised to see Bubsy pop on the screen. So that's awesome.
So good, Bubsy returns. cat lover's dream. Telling y'all right now, if you love cats, you will love Bubsy. Again, an absolute pleasure. Again, shout out to T. How many on the team? And, shout out to
core
Mark.
team of 5,
Yes.
6 including a part-time modeler. Fabulous.
No doubt. And again, all platforms.
All platforms.
Exactly.
Including Switch too.
And we're not talking release yet. We still working.
2026 next year.
2026.
Oh, definitely next year.
Definitely next year.
Yeah, no
you
doubt.
already
Next year.
know. Bubsy in the building. IronLords, to give me that to find to do. Salute. Peace.